We are live for your Irons United transfer special with only 46 minutes to go. As David Gold says, don't go to bed, DG, or maybe do go to bed. I'm joined with Matt and Luke. We're just going to have a brief discussion on, well, not a brief discussion, because we're going to take you through right to the end of transfer deadline day. Make sure you get all your comments in below. Give us a chat. Let us know what your thoughts are, and we'll just get discussing shit. But one thing we do know is that it looks like Batshuayi is agreeing a deal to go to Crystal Palace. Matt, you kind of filled us in on that. What is it you know on it?
Apparently, like it's a loan to buy deal, and we were interested, but Sky are saying that we couldn't do anything unless Hernandez or Perez left, and that if they left, we were going hard for him.
Yeah,
which I'm not even sure if we would have, because the rumour was it 160 grand a week.
Yeah,
like, are Palace really going to pay that for him? A guy that's only scored 8 Premier League goals. Like, it's a lot of money.
What's your take on that, Luke? I mean, would you pay that as a West Ham fan manager? Should we be paying that for someone of Batshuayi's standard? Luke, is Luke gone already? We're live and it's all messed up.
I'm not sure. Well, we jumped it. I don't think Pellegrini. I don't know if he would have wanted him.
Yeah.
But like the fees I saw earlier it was a £1 million agent fee, £2 million signing fee, and 160,000 a week. Like I don't think for what's essentially like a 3-4 month deal is really going to be worth what we were looking at.
Yeah.
I mean, Palace have got a loan to buy, so maybe Chelsea have asked for less. But
do we? Have we missed out? I mean, listen, it looks like we're going to go through this transfer window now and potentially not sign any other player except for Nasri. Look, are you there? You back?
Hold on, what's going on?
We're live, mate. So,
no, he's completely gone now.
Oh, he's gone. Matt, do we need players?
We needed bodies. We definitely needed bodies.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't surprise me if tomorrow morning we wake up and, we're linked with, like, fucking Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Because he's a free agent. Like, we did it last season, didn't we, with Evra?
Yeah.
The season. When they finished, we were like, oh, we did a left back. And after it finished, we ended up signing him. So, but the business we've done today is we let Oxford go. Now, on the grand scheme of things, he's not really played. And everyone's probably happy that he's gone. But we've only got 2 fit centre-backs. Yeah. And we let a centre-back go. We haven't brought anyone in.
What do you know on the Reece Oxford deal?
Can you see me now? Sorry, or hear me now?
Yeah, we can. It looks like your Wi-Fi is less reliable than your 4G or whatever it is you were talking about earlier on.
Right, okay.
Can you hear us, Luke?
Yeah.
Right, give us your quick piece on Batshuayi potentially going to... I mean, here's one for you, Luke. Can West Ham hijack that deal?
I don't want him to. No. He can go to Palace. They can have him. He's not really set the world alight where any of the clubs he's gone on loan to before. He's apparently turned us down 3 or 4 times in the past. He's well overpriced, and we can do better.
Yeah.
And there's other transfers out there that I think we could do better. But that's all. The 3 goals in about 4 years. Be more than welcome to him.
I think before we ask Luke any more questions, we're going to ask him to go and sort out his Wi-Fi because he keeps jumping in and out of conversations. So, Matt, over to you on this one. We see that Nordveit is signed for Fulham on a loan deal. What's your thoughts on that? Formerly of our beautiful club, West Ham.
It's going to be a flip of a coin. Is he going to be good or bad? Because the most part for us, he played out of position and he wasn't great at all.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple of games playing central holding midfielder, and he had a couple of games that were good and a couple of games that were awful. But I mean, like, one of the awful games was against Liverpool, and we'd never play well against Liverpool. So if they're going to play him in the middle, it might work out. I wouldn't be like excited as a Fulham fan that he's come in, because obviously they've been trying to get Gary Cahill, and he probably doesn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Because they only offered him a 6-month deal, but they need defenders. They're shipping in goals left, right, and centre, much like us. Much like us are shipping in goals, but it wouldn't fill me with excitement thinking we've plugged the gap in our defence, bringing Nordveit in.
Yeah, But do you think? I mean, he's got a little bit of experience in the Premier League. They're struggling in the Premier League. They need bodies as well. So Ranieri kind of seems to have just got a bit of, whether he starts or cover, it's just another body who's got a bit of quality. I wasn't a massive fan of Nordveit. Luke, you want to say something?
Well, I think Cahill's finished. So I think if he'd have come to us, he'd have been like another Bonner.
Gary Cahill.
Yeah.
Do you honestly believe that though?
Yeah, I do. I think he would have been, if he was still at top notch, he would have been in Chelsea's team. Let's face it, Chelsea's team haven't set anyone alight recently. Especially this season. And I think if you're knocking on the door, you'll be starting games. I mean, if he's okay, obviously we're not at Chelsea's level yet, but it won't be for quite some time. But I'm not. It doesn't set me. It doesn't fill me with any like, oh yeah, get Cahill definitely shot with defence.
Is he an upgrade on? Is he an upgrade on Ogbonna?
Well, at this point, anyone is. So I suppose that kind of makes my point redundant.
Yeah,
but still, to the point. But I tell you what, before I forget to say this, there is one player that I'm so glad that went to Burnley today, and that's Peter Crouch. Because at the age of 38 years old and on a free, I think Golden Sullivan would have been like licking their lips at that. So thank God he's got to Burnley and made the most stupidest welcome video ever. But yeah,
listen,
good luck to him.
Here's one for you: Peter Crouch or Andy Carroll?
Peter Crouch.
Again, my argument is now redundant because I would pick Crouch over an Andy Carroll the way he's been. So yeah,
less injuries, a lot more goals, less wages. I mean, have Burnley made a boo-boo with this one? Who would have thought we're talking about this at the age of 37? But I mean, how many goals did he get? How many goals does he get? Is he not averaging quite decent for his age?
Yeah, but he is. But then he's not going to play us this season, so that's like 3 goals he's lost already.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you,
because he always scored against us.
If I knew Sam Vokes was available for 10 million, I'd have got from Burnley ourselves.
Yeah,
still, like for the players we've got out on our feet, he wouldn't have been demanding $100,000 a week either. So it would have been more put on the books, but still, I'd have taken him over Andy Carroll anyway.
Yeah. We'll come back to a few of the things. Make sure you get your comments in below.
Hold on. What do you think, Anne? What do you think on Cahill, Batshuayi, all the others? What's your opinion on it?
Cahill, for me, is a no-brainer because I think he's an upgrade on Ogbonna, and we need that. We need that experience in that defence. Because if you think about the 3 players who 2 of them we love, Balbuena and Diop. And I've never been a fan since we signed Ogbonna, ever. Like even in the last season at the Boleyn, never been a fan of him because for me personally, Reid carried him through that season, and I think he's been carried quite a lot. So is Cahill an upgrade? In my opinion, he is. Mm-hmm. He's got a lot of Premier League experience, got a lot of international experience. Can he add something to our squad? I think he could, and I think we've made a bit of a boo-boo not going for him, because that's where we need to strengthen, as well as up top and obviously left back and pretty much everywhere throughout the side. So. I think we should have got him. The Batshuayi situation, I don't know what to believe anymore, to be honest with it. I mean, has he not back a deal to come back to us? I mean, it's all rumours that are kicking about, but he's looks like he's going to Crystal Palace, and it depends on what they're paying him. But if it was within our wage budget, then he's a player that we've wanted. And
would you have him?
What?
Would you have him? Man?
Say that again.
Would you have him?
Who?
Would you have Batshuayi on loan? I'll give up. Batshuayi.
Would I have Batshuayi on loan?
Yeah.
I'm not as. I'm not.
Finally, wait.
I'm not going to say every one of the fans are fickle, but I think a lot of them are. Yeah, I would have him on loan. Of course, I would. I think he's got some decent quality. And it's funny because look, you said earlier on tonight. I think I seen one of your comments on social media, and or you even replied to me by saying, "What player's not about money?" Well, if you say you don't want him because he's what is the reason you wouldn't want him?
Right, the reason why I wouldn't want him because he's turned us down in the past. There's paying people money for money's sake because they're only coming for the money, and then paying them ridiculous amounts of money. Then it gets to the point where you are literally taking the piss. We don't mind you paying you like what you're worth and stuff like that. But if you're asking for like 5 times more than you're worth, or along them lines, it's like no, jog on. Yeah. Plus, he's never. What's he done? What's he done? He's becoming a serial loanee. where no one picks him up. He goes to a place, he maybe scores 2 or 3 goals a season, wherever
well,
he is.
No, he only done that. I mean, to be fair, he didn't get a lot of game time at Valencia, but when he was at Borussia Dortmund last year, he done well. He's got a good goal scoring record out there. And apart from, he's one of those players that's gone missing under the Chelsea squad.
Look, all I'm going to say is this, right? Remember the World Cup when he celebrated and he kicked the ball into the post and back onto his face? I guarantee you, if we signed him, he would be doing that constantly with his shots. And then he'd come hitting his face and going out wide. He wouldn't be putting it in the back of the net. It'd be the comedy clown and typical West Ham they've signed him. So that's why I want him. Because we get the shit part of him, though. It's the problem. We'd play him and he'd be shy.
Matt, any counter on that? I mean, is it such a bad window considering Tottenham haven't signed anyone?
No. Well, Tottenham offered him. Tottenham offered him, and they didn't want to sign him, and they're desperate for centre forwards.
Yeah,
I would have had him, but not for the money that he wants.
Yeah,
I don't think he's worth anywhere near that amount of money.
What is it? 160? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Let's come off match
at least 60k off that at least. You might start looking at him.
Yeah,
but like Luke said, he's done. If he's done, he didn't do it at Valencia, so he didn't get playing time. But if he was doing well, he would have got the playing time.
That's why he didn't get playing time.
And he didn't get. He done all right in Germany, but it wasn't enough for Dortmund to go. Yeah, we're going to buy you.
Yeah.
And don't forget, this is a guy that Chelsea paid 33 million for.
Yeah.
And that was what 3-4 years ago. 3 years ago, and he scored 8 Premier League goals in that time.
Yeah.
Chelsea haven't got any centre forwards, and they'll still ship him out on loan. They literally can't score goals themselves. They got Morata and Giroud.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not Morata. Higuain. Morata went. They've got 2 centre forwards, and they're still sending him out on loan.
Yeah.
If they thought he was good enough, he'd still be there.
Yeah.
Now, I would have taken him for less money, but not for what reported money that he wanted, or I don't know. They haven't said what Palace are paying him, so Palace might have got him on a cheaper deal because it's so late in the window.
Yeah.
But what we said earlier, what we got told was he wanted 160 grand a week. He's not worth anywhere near that.
There's a lot. Here's one for you, right? Here's one for you. West Ham are always well known for, or not well known, but in recent years, well known for signing unknown, not on form Championship strikers. And I've just seen a bit of news come up there saying that Sunderland have had their 6th bid for Will Grigg from Wigan accepted. I mean, would you not just think, he's got...
No.
But if you're going, listen, if you're going to that level, he's also scored goals against Premier League clubs, and us included.
Yeah, but that's not hard. Everyone scores against us.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
Right, hold on.
I'm having a bit of an apple here, guys.
They've turned down a bid of 3 million, right, for Will Griggs. Right, you enjoy the apple, son. Right now, we paid 9 million for Hugo. If Wigan turned around to us and said you can have Will Grigg for this amount, they'd go 450 million, and we'd go, why? Because you bought Hugo for like 14 times his value, and they'd go, yeah, right, we'll pay 50 million for Will Grigg. That's how stupid we are.
Yeah.
But no. Don't even go there.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you'd have said this to me last year, if you'd have said on deadline day, you can have Hugo for 9 mil or Will Grigg for 9 mil, I'd buy Will Grigg. Because I think he's a fucking better centre forward than Hugo.
I didn't even know who Hugo was, to be fair. That's why we signed him.
Even now, I'd rather, at least, like you said with Sam Vokes, if you bought someone Sam Vokes or like Will Grigg, at least they fucking run around the pitch for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got Andy Carroll that can't physically run around the pitch. You've got Hernandez that just doesn't want to run around the pitch, and out of it, he's fucking faking injuries to get off the pitch.
So tonight,
and then you've got Perez.
So tonight, what are we agreeing on the following then? We would rather have Crouch than Carroll,
yes.
And we would rather have Will Grigg than Jordan Hugo. Do you see where my point is?
That's what this deadline days come to, because there's nothing there. But yeah, tell you what, Crouch. One thing to say about Crouch is he didn't have a bad injury record.
Yeah,
he's always kept himself in good shape. And he still scores goals. Like,
this is a painful debate tonight. I'm not
so would I have Crouch over Carroll? Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's one
because you could actually play him every week, even if you only play him for like 70 minutes. You could play him every week. He'd actually do well.
Yeah.
And he plays with his feet. He was always a big guy that had good with the ball at his feet. Carroll can't fucking do that.
Come on then, Luke. What are you going to say?
I don't even want Real Griggs so I can sing his song. But then I guarantee he wouldn't get played, he wouldn't score, so I wouldn't be able to sing it anyway. So it'd be a complete waste of money. But yeah.
Do you think, here's a question for you, do you think West Ham are actually working on anything or not, realistically?
No.
Do you think we should go to bed?
I think David Gold should have tweeted out about fucking 4 hours ago.
Surely,
you what?
I'm going to start because David Gold told me to.
He should have tweeted out about 4 hours ago, just go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not being funny, is it Gold or Sullivan was on Twitter today talking about was it Zhu that we signed yesterday?
Yeah.
And he actually put a tweet out today saying, I'm pleased to announce West Ham have signed. It's like, well, you're a fucking day late. The club announced it yesterday. that should have been all the indication you needed that we weren't going to sign anyone. When the owner's talking about the guy we bought yesterday.
Listen, here's one for you fans that are watching or listening or whatever. Get your comments in below. Like I said, players we've been linked to in this window: Batshuayi, Cahill, Drinkwater, Dzeko, Suarez, Gomez, Giroud, Fleck, Balotelli, Wilson, Piatek, Depay, Marega, Origi, Defrel, McCarthy, Shelvey, Adams, Defoe, Will Grigg.
A wrap.
I mean, does it annoy you? Get your comments in below and let me know. Does it annoy you that we have so many links? Like, you know, growing up as a West Ham fan, for me personally, 35 years old, so I'm part of the era before there was any of the internet. So the news we got was literally on for me personally, was when we got the Hammers News magazine and whatever West Ham told us that we wanted the transfer news. So my memory is Gabriel Batistuta was linked to West Ham at one point in our lives. Then on top of that, we used to have Teletext gossip column. But what I don't remember is the level of links that there is now. I mean, that is, I don't know how many players I've just named to you there. I mean, off the top
for me, that's probably like someone's, you know, it's probably Pellegrini and the director, you know, probably sat down and said, let's have a list of people that we want to have a look at, not even necessarily we want to offer in. And then as the window's gone on, people have gone, oh yeah, well, we looked at him. But you also get the same names come round every year, like Shelvey. We've been fucking buying Shelvey for about 3 years. It just doesn't happen. I could tell you that I could have said that back in December. I could have gone, oh, we're going to bid for Shelvey. It's not happened.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's just gone. We've moved on. The only thing you could say is we've generally moved on from overrated past 30 centre forwards to foreign guys in their 20s that we have a slight chance of buying. That's what the list is now. But did they want any of them? Did we actually want any of them? Like Sky said today, unless someone left, we won't get anyone in. You know, we've spent 2 weeks, been told 2 weeks that we're extremely close to signing Gomez, and that's not been done. And I guarantee now he will not play for West Ham next season.
He won't play for West Ham next season.
He'll be playing for Barcelona.
Yeah,
or someone of that caliber.
If that link was genuinely true and West Ham were out there talking to him, and actually think that they're going to go and get this guy in the summer, then that is deluded.
The thing was they were trying to get 3 million knocked off the price because Chivo wanted loan back till, you know, they wanted him loan back till the summer because they were in a relegation battle. And it's like, surely, if you were that interested and you wanted him that much, the release clause was 43 million. The club you're buying from can't do anything if you offer that price. They physically can't. So if we were that interested, we wouldn't have sat there dilly-dally, you know, negotiating over 3 million, saying, oh, we want 3 million off because you could have him on loan. They would have just gone, here's the 43 million, we'll have him.
Dan from Fandan Goals has come in and he's saying social media is the only reason we get linked to players. People make shit up to stay relevant. I think they do, yeah. I mean, it's quite easy to do.
Just to let the viewers know who are watching this guy, and this is the most dead video ever because we're talking about Nafol. We all knew we were going to be talking about this most boring video we could have made, but because we're so dedicated to our viewers and going live, we thought, no, we're going to be out there, we'll let them know what's going on, even though there's nothing going on, and we're watching exactly the same thing as you on Sky Sports News. And
we're just bringing it from a West Ham point of view. We're bringing it from a West Ham point of view. That's it.
It could have been another terrible Luke quick 2-minute video telling you about a player we're linked with, but we're not really.
Instead, we got
in the first place,
45 minutes of Luke instead. That's a lot better.
Seconds just there, son. It's a cheeky.
One player.
No, Dan's right though. Like Danny's right because again, like 2-3 years in a row, we've been linked with Shelvey and Defoe. Like, surely at some point, agents or newspapers are just spitting out names because it gets hits. Someone to get the website, get hits. West Ham fans love it.
Well, to be fair, I mean, if we're being brutally honest, when we see a link, we put a video out regarding that. So, but we try to be careful in what we say. Most of our videos are related to what they've done in the past and what we think they could bring, rather than turning around and saying they're on our way. And I think that's what we have a responsibility as a fan group, not to potentially, I don't know what, wind up the fans.
Saying like. Yeah, but a lot of the videos we put out, we've done videos, especially in this transfer window, saying what the players like, because that's something you need to know. Like, not being funny, I didn't know half the names we were linked with until, we went and actually looked at them and saw, what's this guy do? Where's he play?
Yeah.
But there's a difference between that and then saying, oh yeah, he's going to sign, and then it doesn't, because that's what a lot of, not even just West Ham counts, like a lot of newspapers, journalists, sports writers, like sports writer left, right, and centre have been saying for that Gomez deal for 2 weeks we're going to sign him.
Yeah.
It's not done. It's not going to happen. People say, he's going to go, he's going to go, he's going to go. The only thing we've done in this window, and it wasn't even the window, we signed Nasri before the window started.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been a good bit of business, to be fair.
I wasn't saying our videos mislead the viewers. I was just saying that, the 2 minutes that I normally do and whatever, it's very brief and I hardly give out any information. So that was what I was making.
No. I wasn't meaning you. I was meaning in general, as not even just us, just all West Ham platforms. All West Ham platforms. To be fair, no one watches your videos because you give them no content anyway. So
no.
You just admitted it. You just admitted it.
No, I'm saying because the last time I was on, as I reacted to earlier, is the fact that I was actually checking if you can hear me today, because I was
not really
silent movie I made with Still the other week. Last time I was on here. I did it, so it's a bit like testing. Can anyone hear me? Oh, you can. Oh, it's a shame that is you can hear everything I'm saying. But I tell you what, it's a good thing for the comments. Those watching, who would you like to be linked with? Just be linked with, not get. Just link with. Just excite us for like an hour until you go to bed.
We'll drop it.
Oh, we almost signed in.
Neymar.
We'll drop it in the chat.
I wouldn't want Neymar. Neymar's a diving little prick.
He is a diving little prick, but you would want him.
He's a Brazilian Zaha, and I don't want a Brazilian Zaha. I don't want an English Zaha.
You would want him.
I don't want an Ivory Coast Zaha. No, I wouldn't.
Couldn't afford him.
Dan's replied to your question of who you want to be linked. Look, he's replied, but I might leave that one for you to go and read yourself.
I've got a phone on me, so I can't. I'm calling my phone, so I couldn't see anyway.
Listen, on a genuine note, what's the player we've missed out on in this window the most, Matt?
46 of them.
Is it even a player or is it a position? Because we needed bodies.
Yeah, but
I'll tell you.
My question to you is:
they should have got Gomez done.
My one question to you, Matt, is: what player, in your opinion, should we have went out and got? One player, if you had the choice, out of the ones we were linked to.
That was we were linked to. I would have got Gomez, but I don't think that's what we need. But and again, I would have gone and got a left back. Personally, I wouldn't even look to centre forwards. I would have gone. We've probably got enough to tie us over to the summer. I would have. The Gomez deal could have been done for the summer, and I would have even if it was, we'll pay the 43 million, but it will be in for the summer. I then would have gone. Well, we need a centre back. We need a left back. Because you clearly seen in the last 3 games, Bonner and Masuaku are fucking awful. And we haven't brought anyone in.
Yeah, but they've always been awful.
Are we going to do the? Are we going to get Evra back in again? Is that what we're going to do? Like,
I don't think Pellegrini. I genuinely don't think Pellegrini sees the left back situation as an issue, because I think he actually favours. We all know he favours Cresswell when Cresswell's fit, and I think he's just going to keep going till the summer, because now we actually don't have anything to play for. But here's a question for you. Maybe I'm getting drastic here. If we go on a terrible run and teams win, what is the points difference? What is the actual league positions?
Oh, it's not even that much, because I was looking. Put it in perspective. Everyone said that Palace have not had a good season at all, and Palace are only 8 points behind us.
Well, let me just remind the fans there is 11 points between West Ham are 11 points from safety. There is a lot of teams below us, to be fair, there is, and there's only 14 games to go. No, but you know what I mean, Matt. Look, I'm not actually saying West Ham are in a relegation battle. I'm not saying that. Stop jumping the gun.
It's supposed to be the Pellegrini philosophy of looking up and not looking down. But then when you have the run of results we've had, you can't help but think we need 3 more wins to really stay up. Like, it's the West Ham thing of, you know, safety first and then look forward, which is something Pellegrini's trying to get rid of, which he's doing well at. But at the end of the day, he's still got a lot of players he needs to ship out that are still from that old regime of Sam Allardyce style of look down, and then when we're safe, we can start, you know, then sort of trying to do something.
Wait,
do you know who the players we were linked with, who I'd like to sign? You know, I'd have rather we bought Shelvey. 3 reasons. First reason is he's a West Ham boy, apparently. Second reason is I think he's a good player. I've always rated him. And third reason is to piss Stella off, because I think it was the one player in all the group chat that he just nibbled at ridiculously when his name was mentioned. So if you're watching still, I know you're not. But if you're watching still, then yeah, I'd have just signed his.
I'll be honest.
Off,
I didn't want Shelvey, but having said that, I'd rather have Shelvey have a drink.
Why would you not? Why would you not want Shelvey? I just want to drink water.
Because he wasn't even getting into the Newcastle team. He wasn't even getting into the Newcastle team. They were playing Key and Diarme in front of him.
That's just Rafa being stubborn. I don't get any of this. I like Shelvey.
Because he's not a hard working player. Like he is. As Dan might say, he's a luxury player.
Yeah, he's not going to track better than Noble sometimes.
Yeah, but he's not going to track back. He's not going to do the dirty work.
I just want to ping the balls out, get out front, actually get it.
But as I said, I'd rather have him than Danny Drinkwater.
Dan's come back in to say Shelvey is better than Drinkwater, and I well, Drinkwater made a really great partnership with Kante. And
fucking Kante's like 3 players in one.
Yeah, but the comparison I'm going to slightly make here is Declan Rice at that level or close to that level.
Declan Rice is a similar sort of player, but I don't think he'd cover the ground like Kante does.
But what I'm trying, if they made a partnership together, could there have been a partnership there again?
Possibly, but again, he's on stupid money. He's on like over £100,000 a week.
Look, come on,
he's on like £140,000 a week. No one. That's the reason they've been trying to get rid of him the entire window. He got told back in November. I think it was October. So he said to him, "You're not in my plans. Find yourself a new club."
Yeah.
No one wanted him. No one's got in for him. I reckon we looked at him, but not for that money again. Like,
look.
But then again, he's probably better than Noble.
Look what you're saying.
That is scraping the barrel for. Leicester done well with them both in midfield. Why don't West Ham try and get in the same sort of partnership? Because Rice.
I understand the comparison, but yeah, Kante like put this straight. Kante gets paid more than Hazard.
Thank you, Matt.
So, you know, you're trying to compare Rice to him, and Kante is the physical. You know, Declan Rice is a brilliant player, and he could be there, but he won't cover the ground that Kante covers, and that's why it works so well. Because Drinkwater didn't have to do any defending. Essentially, it was like playing 3 in midfield. You only played with 2. Like Kante covered the ground of 2 holding midfielders.
Yeah.
So Drinkwater played the through balls. But I don't think he'd replicate that at West Ham because we ain't got the players for it. He's not playing fucking. He's not going to play. He was playing 60-yard through balls over the top for Vardy. I can't fucking imagine Andy Carroll running onto one of them.
Yeah.
I can imagine Hernandez doing it though, and then pulling an hamstring or moaning that it wasn't exactly right to his feet, and then missing the shot anyway.
I can imagine Hernandez running about 5 yards, see the ball 10 yards front, and go, "Nah, it's a bit too far."
Yeah.
I ain't gonna ask that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do a bit of searching all over the.
I mean, again, it would have been a body, but unless Chelsea were going to pay like half his wages, I wouldn't have bothered looking at him.
Berahino?
No.
He's available on loan.
Yeah.
The fact that Stoke don't want him in the Championship. Yeah, to be fair, Batshuayi's better than Berahino. Like, the guy didn't score for 2 years, did he?
I was joking, mate. I was just dangling that little bit of bait out. That's fine.
We've got 16 minutes to go. West Ham are not signing anyone else. Sammy Nasri's are not even our only signing of.
I told you, look out for tomorrow. I guarantee in like the gossip column tomorrow, it'll be West Ham looking at Yaya Toure. He's on a free. Giuseppe Rossi on a free, still training at Man United. We'll probably start looking at him. It'll be in the window tomorrow. It'll be like West Ham looking at X, Y, Z. It'll be like
Here's
3 or 4 freebies.
Here's a name for you to mull over while we're here for a bit of banter. That's what tonight's all about, banter. We're not about a bit of seriousness over here because nothing's happening. Ricardo Vazquez has returned to the club training. What do you reckon? What would you say if
fucking sign him up right now? Jesus.
The social media
we need bodies. We need bodies. Sign him up. Jesus. If he's fit, he'd run around more than Carroll. So yeah, sign him up.
Not sure about the running stuff, but yeah, it's. I'll get him in for banter. Season's dead anyway. I might as well get him in. Why not?
It was dead after the cup game, and then when they brought no one in, it was even more so. You've just gone.
Yeah.
There's no point saying we're now competing. Well, we're still in the league competing for 7th because we're not. This is now like we're competing for 10th.
Yeah. God, this is depressing tonight, isn't it?
It really is, isn't it?
This is terrible.
But
awful.
It's
apologise to the viewers.
Yeah, but listen, we need to give them our points of view on what's happening. We keep them up to date. We've done this every transfer window since we've started, and they've all been the same. They've all been shit, but it gives us. I mean, I think
we've never had a last minute.
I don't know what was worse. This year signing no one, or last year signing Hugill.
I think I still am in shock. If I'm being honest with you, mate, I think I'm.
This one.
But do you know what? Right, okay. We needed bodies. Yeah, no, it's pretty shit actually. Yeah, I'm trying my best to think of something positive to say about it.
We paid 9 million for 22 minutes of football.
Mm.
That's what we played, 22 minutes.
Maybe
you might as well have brought a kid in from the academy and put him on the fucking bench.
Who's controlling this? Do you think this is if they've had a meeting, whenever they've had a meeting, Pellegrini's said what he wants? Is this the board, or is this Pellegrini going, no, back off from it?
I think this is. I think it's a mixture, but I think it's entirely on the fact that the board probably went. I bet this is like some financial fair play stuff. They've gone, we need to sell players first. We've probably got a 25-man squad allowance. So unless we sell someone, can't bring anyone.
I'll paint a picture of what the West Ham boardroom looks like tonight. Basically, you got Pellegrini sitting on the table. You got the director of football sitting next to him. With Golden, Sullivan, and Brady the other side, and Sullivan's going, right, who do you want? And Pellegrini's got a glass of vodka next to him because he knows what's coming. Hands him over a bit of paper saying all these players he wants to get. And Sullivan's going, not sure. Director of football's doing his nutting because he's like, that's not who we want. And Pellegrini's going, anyone who's getting drunk on my own right here because nothing's fucking coming in. David Gold's playing with Lego at the back because that's like as fucking useful as he is. Kevin Brady's talking about fucking what the next apprentice he's going to sign for the club. Yeah, Pellegrini's getting drunk, which I don't blame him for. That's it.
Talking about the claret cover they're putting over the running track.
Which they've been doing for about 6 months now. Still hasn't happened yet.
To cover the running track, but highlight the running track with the same colour. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Exactly. Take the shitty tarpaulin off to make it start. That's it. Done.
I'm sorry, but I have to bring this up. But for some reason, everyone thinks this is going to be. Everyone wanted the running track covered.
But with a different colour.
But what we're now doing is we're just changing the running track to a darker format of what it was. It's just fucking so stupid.
Give up. This stuff.
Yeah, like I said, so you honestly believe? I mean, Luke giving you the the funny side of it, Matt, give me the real side of it.
Someone's got to.
Pellegrini or the boards. I mean, who spoke out? I mean, what's happened with the Gomez deal? Have the board pulled out of this because they've got to pay an extra £3 million? Is this another one of those William Carvalho situations?
They've pulled out of it because Anatovich didn't go. That's all I can think of.
Yeah. Let's see what's happening here.
They said, oh, Anatovich said he wants to go. We've rejected 30 million. We're going to accept 45. And Pellegrini went, fucking fantastic. I got 45 minutes by centre forward. And then they went around, they went, oh, look, yeah, Gomez, look at his thing. Oh, he looks like a brilliant player. Yeah, it'd be fantastic to get him. And then the board went, oh, all right, we'll negotiate. And then the board have tried to wheel in deal and cut $3 million off it. And then they've gone, oh, no, it's just stay now, which clearly Pellegrini didn't even fucking know about when he walked out of that press conference. They went, oh, yeah, no, we just signed a new contract. And Pellegrini's like, what? Sorry, what?
I'm not going to let you two talk. I'm just getting an update here on Batshuayi, so I'll give you an update in that's 2 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Cheers. That's like my night, that is.
But yeah, clearly the players we looked at were Pellegrini's, and the board have gone, well, no, you've got to get rid of people first. And we didn't get rid of anyone. And he's pulled the rug out under Pellegrini because he's gone, oh, well, you didn't sell anyone, so you don't get any money to spend.
Is Pellegrini happy? Does he look happy though?
No, he looks fucking depressed. Actually,
he looks fucking fuming.
That's my point. I think he actually looks quite angry. I think he's quite noticeably angry.
Not just at the ball though. Like you could tell it at the players. Like if you saw the interview after the Wimbledon game, would he say he was disgusted and embarrassed?
Yeah.
Well, at least fucking someone was. Like he's got more of a level with the fans than like the rest of the team have because they didn't fucking show any passion on the pitch. At least he tried to do something.
Funny thing is, right, and this is in a nutshell. The Arnautovic thing is the most West Ham thing to happen ever. Literally, a player wants to leave, does all the waving goodbye, gets on the phone call, thinks he's moving, doesn't get the bid, stays, signs a new contract, get injured. Practically career over. His career at West Ham's done for me. That's it.
What's the thing? Like they said that. There's a 50-50 chance he'll be back on Monday night.
This is the thing, right? Fuck it. He ain't back. Fuck it. I don't want him back. He ain't going to do nothing anyway, is he?
That's what they said. They said there's a 50-50 chance he'll play on Monday.
Don't care what they say. They're mugs. They can't. That's it. Done.
So, he clearly, he had a shit... He was awful in that game. And even the Wolves fans were fucking singing, you should have fucked off to China. Like, when the home fans were singing that against him, he just went, oh, I don't really fancy this anymore. Went down... Left the stadium in a boot because they thought he'd broken his foot, and they just went, "Oh, it's just bruised. Oh, you'll be all right. You probably play on Monday."
Listen, we'll come back to Arnautovic in a minute. The update is pretty much what we'll know, but for anyone that doesn't know on Batshuayi, Sky Sports are reporting that West Ham were interested earlier in the day, and so were Real Betis, but his representatives wanted him to try and go to Tottenham. Tottenham didn't want to do a deal. Chelsea wanted to find a club, and Palace has come up with it, and that's where that's happened from. So I don't know. They haven't stated if West Ham have pulled out of the Batshuayi or Batshuayi's pulled out of that deal, but I'm making the assumption it's West Ham if he's requesting a certain amount of money. Someone put up there earlier on though, would you pay Batshuayi that money, considering we pay half the players that are crap and injured in our squad? Take them out, their wages away. But are those wages the thing? Well, they are the thing that's holding us back. The 90 grand that Carroll's getting, the Perez money, I'll say it, the Winston Reid money. I fucking hate saying it, but I'll say it.
I saw a stat earlier, and it said like
they will be happy
between
money.
Carroll, Hernandez, Reid, and I think Wilshere, we're paying out over 350 grand.
West Ham, hold on. You can talk if you want.
He's telling us to go to bed, isn't he? He's saying West Ham, go to bed. Yeah.
There was interest from West Ham for Batshuayi.
Yeah.
Maxi Gomez, they're going to revisit that later in the summer.
Which will be too late because he'll be gone somewhere else.
East Oxford obviously goes on loan. Hernandez will be staying for the time being. Out of the two, they were talking today saying about the two players potentially going, Hernandez or Perez. Why are we trying to get rid of Hernandez? What's the fucking point on the last day of the window?
As I said, I reckon he would have gone. See, I don't think.
Then we'd have been left with fucking Perez.
I don't think Batshuayi's worth 160 grand a week. But if you just shipped out Hernandez and that freed up 140 grand a week. then at least you can economically vouch paying the money to Batshuayi because you've saved the money from getting rid of Fernandes, which I think is what they were trying to do.
Yeah, it's rather disappointing. It's disappointing because we definitely needed.
We needed bodies.
We never even alone. We just needed.
Let me ask you, boys. Right? Was you expecting it to be any different? Honestly,
I'd be expecting a couple of crappy loans, to be honest.
A couple of loans, I thought. A couple of loans, definitely.
I thought after the Batshuayi thing didn't happen, I thought they might try for Giroud because he's only got 6 months left on his contract.
I'd have had Giroud. And
I thought they would have gone to like someone, I don't know, and tried to get like a midfielder on loan from Europe somewhere. PSG got offered João Mario today, so he's still around. Could have gone back in for him.
Nah, fuck him.
You say that, but he didn't do bad. When he come back to last year, he weren't bad.
He was shocking. He was shit.
I'd rather him midfield than Noble.
I'm not a fan. What?
I'd rather him midfield than Noble.
Different player. Different player.
Doesn't matter different players. He's a midfielder. He's centre mid. I'd rather have him there. We need bodies.
Dumb.
I mean, who's coming back? We've got. Do we have any players coming back from injuries kind of sooner rather than later?
We're probably rushing back. Balbuena, Lanzini, they'll come back.
Balbuena should be soon, I'm pretty sure. Lanzini's supposed to be... I don't know. He's training, you can see he's doing his videos and maybe some point before the end of the season. Like, I can't imagine there's many players come back. They're still all long-term injuries.
Listen, there's 4 minutes to go in the transfer window. West Ham ain't going to sign anyone. What's left for West Ham this season? Look. We've lost him again.
Please, because I'm not looking. We'll just get a bit. Have you got my ear?
Right, go on, do it again.
Saying that, yeah, we're done. We're just as long as they get relegated. And again, we're lost in a relegation battle. Then I'm happy. We're not happy, but I'm Nick.
Look, do you want to finish 7th and try and qualify for Europe?
We ain't gonna finish. We've had the chance.
No, but I'm asking you though. I'm asking you that. If we had the chance, would you want to finish 7th with the current squad, and have Europe next season?
Yeah, that's next level compared to where we were last season. But it's not going to happen. It's a hypothetical question that isn't going to happen now. Matt? So, yeah. Answers my question.
Matt?
I'd only want 7th if it guarantees Pellegrini gets more money to spend. Like if they said...
What do you mean more money? Do you mean like 50, 60 million more than the 100 that he was potentially going to... Right, let's say he's getting 100.
Say he's getting 100 again, and say they said to him, if you get Europe, you can have 40 million more.
Yeah, I'm on that level then. I agree with you on that.
But if it's not, if they say, well, it doesn't make a difference, you're getting flat rate whether you get 7th or not, then what's the point?
Yeah.
You might as well finish 8th. But I mean, even as it is, 7th isn't even a guarantee anymore.
Yeah.
Because there's only Man City... I think it's Man City... Is it Man United? Yeah. And... Who's the other team? Chelsea? Still left in the FA Cup? They're in the top 6?
Yeah.
The rest of them aren't even in it anymore. So if one of them 3 teams doesn't win it, 7th isn't even an option this season. The battle for 7th is irrelevant. Like, people always talk about battle for 7th because normally one of the big teams wins it. But if big team doesn't win it this year and half of them are already out, then it makes no difference. But yeah, unless he's going to get more money, and I mean like significantly more money, like not like, oh, if he gets 5 million more. Like if he's going to get 20, 30 million more, which is another 1 or 2 players, then yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you might as well finish somewhere between 8th and 10th and then get the 100 million, get rid of another 5 or 6 crap squad players, Deadwood, and then bring some more players in.
Yeah.
But the season's finished. Like Luke said, this sums up. I remember the season under Zola when we literally finished, we were like 10th the whole season and we finished 10th.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me if we do that now because we're not going to finish 10th because we haven't got the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
In the last 6 weeks, we've had about 5 chances to go 7th. I think we're now like 5, 6 points off 7th now.
So what are we playing for? Is it a time for Pellegrini to really work out? Matt, we had done a video recently and we said that there's been a couple of games recently that Pellegrini's kind of had a chance to look at the squad and look at the players and go, do you know what? Now I know exactly who I want and who I don't want. Is this what he now does for the rest of the season, just to confirm that?
He might as well give some of the fucking kids, the kids that have like been touch and go this season when they've been in the squad and they haven't played. He might as well give some of them a go.
Yeah.
And see who's actually worth keeping. Because we've got a lot of youth players out on loan I don't think will play for the club again. I don't think they're going to be good enough.
Yeah.
You've got people like Samuelson out on loan and Hank Stanovic who probably won't play for it again. They've gone on weird loan deals. But we've got people like Silva sitting there, Nathan Holland, obviously Dejan Garner. You might as well give some of them a chance.
Yeah.
And see what they're like. Because realistically, all right, if everything goes absolutely disastrously, you could say we're back in a relegation battle.
Yeah.
But realistically, we need 3 more wins to not be in a relegation battle this season, which we should get.
Right.
I said it, I don't think we're good enough to get 7th. We've got nowhere near the consistency.
10 seconds.
It is a case of just
final countdown,
rotating. I don't know, changing formations, giving kids a try.
Matt, the transfer window is closed,
and we signed no one. Officially, we signed no one this window. With our Spurs.
Yeah. End of the world look.
End of the season, mate. Come on, end of the world just when we left Upton Park, obviously. Fucking not surprised. One little bit. It was all done dusted. Classic West Ham. Typical West Ham. Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
I can't. On Monday.
I am annoyed that we haven't pushed through the Batshuayi loan deal.
I'm annoyed that you're like. I have more faith in you to be as less expectant than that. To be honest.
Expecting at the fact that we, don't expect West Ham to sign a player, or expecting at the fact or he just apparently doesn't want to come to us. But I think if he had the choice and the same money was put in front of him, I think he'd come. Maybe this is a very naive comment, but I think he'd come to West Ham or he'd come to Palace.
Well, see, the thing is, he's either going to start every game, which obviously free up Zaha to go back on the wing. But does that mean that he's got no faith in the 2 centre forwards that he has? He's got Connor Wickham there, who's just come back from like a really bad injury layoff.
Are you talking about? You're talking about Palace here?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna. Are you saying that? Will he start? Of course he'll start.
So what are they going to do with Connor Wickham and Benteke? Benteke's on like stupid money as well.
Sold him in this window.
Benteke's injured, is he not?
No, he's just got back from injury. As is Connor Wickham.
Well, but you know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to put Benteke and Batshuayi together up top.
Yeah, but he only plays well up front.
Well, he's not going to do that now. Not with two players earning that amount of money.
He plays 4-3.
Not everyone likes 4-4-2 like you, Anton.
No, he plays with 2. They play 2 wingers. They play 3 in the midfield, 2 wingers and 1 up front.
Roy Hodgson is a typical Crystal Palace ain't not going to. They're not going to not play Batshuayi and Benteke together.
I don't think they will.
Both of them are on what, 300k between them?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, for Palace, it's a nice problem to have. But I'm just saying, I suppose then again, like Connor Wickham or Benteke could get injured again tomorrow, and then they're going, well, yeah, that's why we brought him in.
Yeah. Let's have a look here and see.
That's why he walks back into that team. Got back into that team.
But having said that, I'll state it right now, I guarantee he's going to fucking score against us.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed on. There's talk today that Zaha won't be allowed to play against us because he's going to get an extended ban. But you guarantee that means that Batshuayi will start and he'll fucking score.
And Shelby.
It'll probably be the only game he scores in this season.
Every player we're linked to this window will score against us.
You can guarantee it'll be the only goals. He'll score like a hat-trick against us and Palace will win like 3-1 and it'll be the only goals he scores this season. And he goes back to Chelsea.
Well, sum up this transfer window, look.
Exhausting.
Yeah. Honest. It has been, hasn't it? It has been. Matt.
Disappointed. Wasteful. Non-existent.
Yeah. West Ham should have gone in earlier. Should have done a lot of business early doors in this window. It's not that they didn't know. Well, here we go. We never came back to him. Arnautovic. Did he ruin the window for West? Has he ruined the season?
You can't say he ruined the window because they would not have. I can't for the life of me believe for a fact that they knew on the 1st of January that he was going to go.
Yeah.
But then when he did go, it changed all our plans, and that's when the big links started coming in. At that point, he has then sort of, ruffled and changed Pellegrini's plans because Pellegrini obviously wouldn't. I want Gomez. He's going to replace him.
Yeah.
And then Arnautovic thing is right. It's not even like Arnautovic said he wants to stay. This is the annoying thing. It's the Chinese club when we can't pay 45 million right now.
Yeah.
West Ham went, all right. And Arnautovic just sit there in the corner of the room with the naughty boys chair, like, oh shit, I'm not going anywhere now. This is a bit embarrassing. And West Ham turned around and went, well, we need to make sure that Arnautovic plays and he tries it. I know, we're giving him improved contract with bigger incentive bonuses so that he has to play and score to get the money he wants.
Yep.
But I mean, it's only at West Ham would a guy go on strike and then West Ham give him more money.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, Arnautovic, transfer window, China.
Disappointing because I obviously, it was my boy Arnautovic. I loved him a bit, so I didn't. There's a wallpaper on my phone and my cover photo on Facebook and all sorts of stuff like that. And it was a bit like, it was a bit relief, but I should have seen it coming. It's been laughable, the whole situation around it. I don't mind the fact that he's done the thing with Isla in the video and all sorts of coming out and like fair play. Didn't have to do it, but he's doing it to be on the charm offensive and whatever, try to win the fans back. But the proof is in the pudding, and if he's going to stay for 6 months, then just do your fucking job. Do the job you're paid to do. A bit more money now as well. But yeah, I think. Look, we don't know what he's like in the training camp. We don't know what he's like around the boys, around the teammates. It really has destabilised everyone. I don't know. But like it's been said in the past, we won games without him. We won games without him again. But I'm just disappointed. But I should have seen it coming, really. But it's just a bit gutting.
Yeah.
I could go on forever about Arnautovic, but I'm not going to say too much more. But it seemed to come out of nowhere. When you had recent, before the news come out, he was doing videos with kids in the shop, going, "Oh, let's do 50 goals a season together" and stuff like that. And then very shortly after, he's like, "Brother, he wants to go to China." It's like, really now? But that's it. It's disappointing, but that's football.
That certainly is. Let's not keep any of the fans going through any more pain by watching three of us struggle for content to discuss this transfer window. 45,633 players have been linked to West Ham in January, and West Ham have signed zilch. If you asked me to repeat that number again, I would struggle. One player we did miss out on though was Wilfred Boney. He's gone to Qatari club Al Arabi on loan.
That is a massive fall from grace. That is, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
It's good business for Swansea because he was on massive money, like more than the Championship club could afford.
Good deal for him, probably.
Yeah, because he'll probably get a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
Fellaini's gone as well today.
It's not strange the fact that Gary Cahill turned down Juventus today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking mad.
Really?
Yeah, because they've got no centre backs.
Oh,
they sold Benatia to Qatar, and then Bonucci and Cellini are both injured. They've got one fit centre back. And Juventus
down.
Yeah, Juventus went in for Gary Cahill for a loan till the end of the season, and Gary Cahill said no.
No, don't believe that one.
Gary Cahill wants one last club, and he wants a proper deal. That's why he turned down Fulham, because Chelsea were prepared to cancel his contract to let him go at Fulham on a free.
Do you know what?
Fulham said you could have him for 6 months.
If he turns down Juventus, he deserves anything he fucking gets. Rock at Chelsea. Fucking hell. That's
the maddest thing I've seen today. Obviously, it's transfer deadline day, so who knows how accurate it is. But yeah, he turned down Juventus. because they didn't give him, only want him for 6 months. He wants proper last team to play for.
Unbelievable.
Right, we've missed out on Batshuayi. I'm a bit annoyed at it. I'm annoyed, but hey ho.
Oh, get over it.
Matt's annoyed we missed out on Will Grigg. Luke's annoyed we missed out on Peter Crouch.
Devastated.
What?
And that's just been West Ham's.
I'm gutted we missed out on Shelby, fucking Gomez, and Che Adams. To be fair, I was always a fan of Che Adams in Championship, but again, he's a Championship player, and everyone thinks they're really crap, and we move on to the next level. And then you look at our squad, and you think, hold on, it actually quite suits our level. To be fair,
the difference being that Che Adams actually scores goals.
Yeah,
I'd at least say if we'd arranged 12 million, I'd gone at least it's a gamble because he's scoring goals.
Yeah,
whereas last year we bought Hugo,
who West Ham don't like buying.
Last year we scored Hugo, and his record was fucking 1 goal in 8 games, and that's in the Championship. That should have told you he was never going to work out.
Let me just
Moyes, you genius.
Let me just remind you guys of something though. West Ham move into second half of the season, not the second half, the last 14 games of the season with 4 want-away strikers.
It's mad, isn't it? We've got 4 strikers.
Who's that then? Who's that? Tell me.
You got one striker that's obviously gone in the summer. You've got one striker that wants to be here, but his contract's running out and he's not fit enough to play.
Exactly.
And you've got 2 guys that. Well, Hernandez doesn't want to be here. Hernandez wants playing time. I don't even know what Perez wants.
He doesn't want to be here, mate.
West Ham don't. I don't think West Ham want him.
But he doesn't want to be here. I don't think he wants to be
here.
I
don't think. No, because he wanted the playing time. Carroll actually wants to be here. He's the only one before that wants to be here. But he's gone. He's past it. He actually can't run anymore.
Let's move into midfield. Do you actually think Obiang wants to be here?
Do you know what Carroll is? Carroll is the horse that's just run a race, lost it, is injured, and they're about to shoot him dead, and he's going, "No, I'm all right, actually, I'm fine. Look, I can walk it properly." But they're going, "No, just stop. You're dead, mate. We're going to shoot you." No, you don't understand. I'm all right. I'm fine. Just fucking donkey.
No horse.
Obiang. See, the difference is Obiang. I think for about a year now, he's wanting to go back to Italy.
Yeah,
but we haven't been able to bring in a player to replace him. But has he ever kicked up a fuss? Has he ever gone on strike and said, I'm not playing, I'm doing this? Oh, he made me stay, I want more money. No, he's actually just been professional and got on with it. And I actually respect him for that. Again, he wanted to go back to Italy this window, and then we couldn't get a player in, so they said, sorry, you have to wait till the summer. Whereas, Arnautovic fucking didn't play for 3 weeks and then come out and said, I didn't refuse to play.
Yeah.
He's a prick.
Why didn't you play then?
He's a prick.
He's the prick.
Right, listen, guys. I mean, this is torture. We keep finding
rambling on for the sake of rambling.
Yeah, we are literally rambling on. But make sure you get your comments in below.
Good points, actually. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I do as well. Make sure you get your comments in below. Let us know what your thoughts are on this show. And if you don't watch it, you can't. So it might be one of the lowest views we've got. But hey ho, we are here to do what we need to do. Got exciting news coming out over the next couple of days. We've got a couple of new members joining Irons United. I'm going to be doing a couple of new shows, so we'll keep you up to date with that. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. Exactly, and keep it up. Keep up following and subscribing, and letting all your West Ham friends know that we're pretty cool. As Alf said, these guys are cool. So get on it. Anyway, he's been where is he? There he is. He's been Luke. No, he's been Matt. Sorry. He's been Luke. I've been Anton.
Just end it. Just end it.
This is Irons United.
End the pain.
Come on, you Irons.
That misery. Hurry up.